What is up, guys? Rarno back once again, back with some more Bloodborne. I'm exactly where we left off, recording this as soon as the last episode is over. And stuff. So just quickly taking a look at these. We're actually going to head to Cathedral Wars. Now, there is a few things we need to do before we face off against this next boss, because he will change the events of the game from here on out. And if we don't do a few things, then there is no chance of us being able to continue off and get the best ending and everything like that. So, we're going to go ahead and do these things, finish off a few quest lines that we need to do before we go fight the boss. And yeah. So, to start us off, we're actually going to go over here and talk to Adela.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive. Thank you very much. The town is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you. The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood, if it would suffice. Yes, of course. Coming close. Now. Take my blood.
So here we are, guys. Bergenworth. The place that's been talked about so much since we started the game. As you can kind of tell, our weapon's not doing nearly as much damage as it seemed to be doing in the forest. These enemies are a good deal more powerful than the ones we've been facing. But still nothing to really worry about with our level being as high as it is. Not today, pal. Man, I hate those guys. Here we go. We got ourselves another rune, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. The Arcane Lake. Arcane damage reduction 7%. So it's got the same description, except this one is for arcane damage. So, yeah. We actually can't open those doors. I honestly forgot all about that. We actually need to go all the way around. Hey dude, I'm gonna have to ask you to get the heck off of me, please. So as you can see, that's what Frenzy does. That bar of frenzy fills up, you take a lot of damage. And obviously that's not good. One last item over here. And then we can head inside. Sedatives. Now these are going to be amazingly useful when we go into the Nightmare of Menses. I think that's what it's called. There's an actual name for it, but for now, I'm just going to call it that. Get ourselves a Pearl Slug. Now, the reason I'm recording this right after the last episode is because I really want to continue with my Chalice Dungeons, and I can't do that without having the proper chalices. This guy can't actually follow us with the ladder because he's stupid. So we're just going to come up here and grab the Lunarium Key. Lunarium Key? Lunarium Key? It's a key. That's about all I can tell you about it. rest in peace to that guy. And then we get the empty phantasm shell up here as well. And this is a very good arcane item. Alright, so nice. I had to heal up there because of that. There we go. And now we're gonna head back down here, and we're actually gonna fight this guy. Alright, pal. So as I said, this is just your stuff with a few minor changes. And very easy to deal with. Because we're such a high level. And we get ourselves our first blood drag. These are only dropped if you have the corruption rune equipped. So let's go ahead and take a look at these blood dregs. See where they are. They should be here somewhere. Here they are. The vile bloods of Canehurst, bloodlusting hunters, see these frightful things in cold blood. They often appear in the blood of echo fiends. That is to say, the blood of hunters. Queen Annalise partakes in these blood drag offerings, so that she may one day bear the child of blood, the next vile blood heir. So, we're gonna just gain quite a few of these for Queen Annalise, but, yeah. I'm gonna open this door, but in fact, there is... Oh, hello there. This door that I forgot to push open. And here we meet Provost Willem, or Master Willem, whatever you want to call him. And all he does is he gives us insight and points over there. Doesn't say anything, just points. So, oh, what am I supposed to do here? I had no idea the first time I did this what I was supposed to do. But what we're supposed to do is just kind of kill ourselves. Or at least that's what it seems like you're doing. Anyways, let's do it. But instead the water breaks away and you land down here safe and sound. The ROM here is actually a lot weaker than the one in the Chalice Dungeons. The one in the Chalice Dungeons can one-shot you. Oh, hello. Look at that. Look at that. What a worthless boss. I was able to talk during that and everything. But anyways, guys. Now that we have beaten Rom, the events of Bloodborne, history, are going to change forever. Ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Wow. Now, we never actually did come here the first time. So, now the blood moon is out. And hello there, my friend. We're actually going to head back outside and pick up the items here. Not this time. Okay, that one's gone. We can't actually head back up there, it looks like. Whoops. So we are actually going to have to come back to this area, going through the hunter, or going through the Cathedral ward. Now we can let this guy pick us up and take us away, but not yet. We're actually going to head outside here to Yahar Ghoul, the Unseen Village. Now if you remember, we picked up some Yahar Ghoul armor before. And it talked about the Unseen Village. And we're finally here. So many amygdalas everywhere. Or amygdala, however you like to pronounce it. Either way. So there's just a few items I'm going to be picking up here before I... Never mind. Actually going to stop now. There is... We're going to actually head back to the Hunter's Dream, and then I'm going to head back to the Cathedral ward, because there is a few things you guys are going to want to see. Alright, so there is now a few NPCs that are sort of crazy. We're actually going to go ahead and talk to all of them now.
Oh, there you are. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of sorts. So, no blood today, I'm afraid.
There you are. You're early, dear. Is anything the matter? You can always tell me. Mother will make everything better. What's wrong? Anything you'd like to tell me? Oh my, you poor thing. But don't you worry. This will help you forget. Forget your troubles. Forget your cares.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that. Another one you sent made it here safe and sound. This place is a haven now for so many. Thanks to you. I'm overjoyed, really, that you'd even give me the time of day. I don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore, but you did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you. Makes me think, once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you. If you please, kind hunter, once the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Give it a thought. Well, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh. Is that you again? I'm afraid I've made a bit of a blunder. I'm just going to have a short rest. Though, don't worry. I've taken blood. Enough to save an old woman. No more dreams for me. This is my last chance. What a fool I am. I'll have to tread carefully. But that thing still lies in wait. Turn back. This is my score to settle.
Jesus Christ. As you guys can see by my health, that was not easy. The Blood Rapture Ruin. Oh my god, I finally have my favorite rune in the whole game after all this time. You heard all the dialogue. That the Chapel Dweller is so nice. I love him so much. And then we also heard Eileen's final moments. Talk to me, Eileen.
Don't you ever listen to your elders. No matter. You did save my life. I don't seem to be apt for this life anymore. My glory days were long ago now. I know. Here. For you. This too is hunter's work. But it bears no honour. A burden you may choose to carry. The decision is yours alone. Oh. My eyes grow heavy. Let me rest a while. I'll be fine. Just wait.
So this is the final time we'll be seeing Eileen. She is now going to go, which is very sad because she is one of my favorite NPCs in the whole game. But she does give us the Crow Hunter badge. Badge of a Hunter of Hunters, who hunt those who have become addled with blood. The badge of the Hunter of Hunters is quietly passed down from generation to generation, usually to an outsider from the hinterlands. To be entrusted with this cursed badge, one must be strong, resilient to the seduction of blood, and gracious when taking a comrade's life. So this badge here will allow us to purchase Eileen's weapon. And it's an amazing weapon. It is beautiful. One of the best weapons in the whole game. And she also gives us the Hunter sign. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This red smudged rune means hunter, and has been adopted by those who have taken the Hunter of Hunters oath. These watchmen admonish those who have become addled with blood. Be they men or beasts, anyone who has threatened the pledge of the Hunter oath surely has an issue with blood. Just take out those crows, and then make sure you drop down from here to get this item. Just some cold blood. Now, if I remember correctly, there is 2 hunters down here, and they're going to be our first victims. Yes. Starting with this one. get another blood drag. Now, this is the best way to approach these guys, is just to slowly get behind them and backstab them, because together they are very, very powerful. And I feel like if you tried to face them all alone, then there'd be no way you could beat them, honestly. Not on your first try, at least. And we get some bolt paper and stuff. No response. No response. And now, one last little item we're going to want to pick up. Right down here. Twin bloodstone shards. Alright. So that was the end, obviously that was the end of Eileen's questline. And now we have another questline that I'm going to work on. Dang, you're annoying. We're actually just gonna go give a nice hello to our Queen Annalise. Now we're going to go see our old buddy Alfred. Should be in the same place we last spoke to him. Alright, cool. Alfred is still here.
Is that the sigil of Canehurst? I've heard tell of Canehurst nobles and their amusingly pompous invitations. Wonderful. I thank you profusely. I will depart immediately, but first, a token of my gratitude. Ah, I feel my master's hand at work. Praise the good blood, and let us cleanse these tarnished streets.
Alright, so now we got the Wheel Hunter badge, which will allow us to purchase the Logarius' wheel. Definitely a good weapon, but not one I'm going to be using. Here we are. Martyr Logarius led a band of executioners, and this badge was crafted at their dedicated workshop. The wheel symbolizes a righteous destiny. Their workshop was a secret enclave of mystical beliefs and heady fanaticism, which serves as the backbone of the executioner's unique brand of justice. So now that we got the Wheel Hunter's badge from him, we're actually going to head all the way back to Cathedral Ward, and then we are actually going to go to Canehurst Castle, to the Queen's Chambers specifically, and once we get there we will find Alfred. Well, you'll see. I won't spoil anything, but you'll see.
Pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see. Oh, you, is it? Look at this. Thanks to you, I've done it. Well, isn't it wonderful? Now Master can be canonized as a true martyr. I've done it. I have. I've done it.
So now he kind of just laughs, and I'm not gonna be dealing with that. Don't you dare attack my queen. Got another blood drag and the Radiance Rune. We could have finished this quest line, and he would have gave us the Radiance Rune anyway if we would have went and talked to him later, but he would have killed himself anyways, so we might as well kill him ourselves. A secret symbol left by Kale, runesmith of Bergenworth. The rune for Radiance, adopted by sworn executioners under Ligarius' command. The executioners despise the impure vile bloods, and no matter what the circumstances, would never cooperate with the bloodthirsty hunters who served the undead queen, Annalise. Now see, that's very contradicting, because he worked with me, and I myself am a vile blood. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the queen. We get the queeny flesh. It writhes eerily. So now, with the queeny flesh, we're actually able to revive the queen as long as we have her flesh. So that's what we came here for. We cannot revive her just yet. There is a few things we need to do before we can actually get to the spot where we revive her. But first, I'm just going to quickly level up here.
Farewell, good.
And we can actually take a look and see what all these badges we got unlocks. So, we actually have the weapon of Eileen here. A special trick weapon passed down among Hunter of Hunters. One of the oldest weapons of the workshop, splits into two when activated. The weapon's warped blades are forged with a siderite, a rare mineral of the heavens, most effective in swift attacks such as after quickstepping. I would actually love to be able to use it, but if I wanted to use it, I would have to put a little bit more into skill than I'd like, so take that as you will. Weapon wielded by Martyr Ligarius' band of executioners, used to slaughter the vile bloods in Cainhurst, bathed in the pools of their blood and forever steeped in their ire, transformed to release the power of the wheel and manifest their lingering rage in a show of utter brilliance. So here we are, guys, at Yahar Ghoul. These guys will continuously respawn until we take out the woman who's ringing the bell down those stairs. But I don't got time for that. Not yet, anyway. We're gonna actually head this way first to pick up the Iron Yahar Ghoul helm. Take this guy out. Yada, yada, yada. I almost just died. So yes, the only reason we came down here is to pick up that helmet. But it was totally worth it, so. So we now head up here, and as you can see, just as I said, all the enemies will respawn. And now we're actually, this guy can grab you, but as long as you move, you should be fine. These guys can't really harm you as long as you're running through them. Now we just killed a bell-ringing woman. And there we go. All these guys will return to normal, and they can no longer respawn now. They're a lot weaker as well. I'm gonna leave those ones on the stairs be for now. And we're going to pick up a lot of good items in this area, so. The Mensis ritual must be stopped, lest we all become beasts. So now these messages are actually starting to make sense. Now, just like all the other creatures, these guys are going to keep respawning until I take down that bell-ringing woman. Which I'm going to go do right now. And then we'll worry about picking up all the items in the area. Look at that beautiful jump. Alright, so now we can go ahead and pick up these items over here. I just tried to slit a statue. So we get a better version of our air rune there. So that actually is going to come in handy for farming later on. And now we can make our way out of here. Can't remember if we make our way down the stairs or up the stairs first. Just trying to remember. Alright, good. So the bell ringing woman is up here. So up the stairs is definitely the way to go. Watch that amygdala's lasers as you move through this area. And remember, these guys are going to constantly respawn until you take out that woman, so there's really no point in trying to fight them. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, I think I'm fine. Just had to make a quick little check. But yes, up is the way to go. Then we just jump down. Go ahead and pick up this cold blood. And now we can take out the... Whoa. That was not my target. I'm pretty sure I actually missed this key a few times when I first played. So make sure you actually drop down there and grab that, because you won't be able to head back up for a little bit. Get it again. That was close. In fact, I'm pretty sure he would have killed me if I didn't stop him there. And here we get the tiny Tonitrus. We'll go ahead and take a look at that here in a second. Tonitrus is a unique weapon crafted by Archibald, the infamous eccentric at the Healing Church Workshop. This is a similar Morningstar mace that utilizes quicksilver bullets when struck into the ground. It recreates the blue sparks that are said to surround the dark beasts. Like Archibald's masterpiece, this too is a superb conductor of the powerful blue sparks. Actually, I was wrong. You could kind of just come back up here and drop down and get the key. And that key is very important. It is called the Upper Cathedral Ward Key, I think. And if you remember, a few episodes ago, back in like episode 2 or 3, we actually found a door up at the top of the Cathedral Ward that couldn't be opened just yet. But now we actually have the key for that. Sorry if I'm being a little loud. My headphones are really loud right now. Watch out for amygdalas. Lasers. Sorry, I just wasn't gonna let him get away. Anyways, now we can go take a look at what's in here. If you take a good look, that is where our other lamp is. We are all the way at the top of the first time. If you remember the first time we came here, we are now all the way at the top. So there is no point in killing anything. Until you take down the bell-ringing woman. I think she's actually all the way up there. Now if you remember, this is where the old lamp used to be. But now the lamp is gone. And that's where we just were. Very cool stuff. And as I told you, this door, since we opened it before, is going to be a big help getting through here. Now we actually got some new enemies as well. I'm gonna go ahead and backstab this guy. Actually, as you can see, there are 3 hunters here now. And that is the tiny Tonitrus that guy just showed off there. I'm actually going to keep my attention focused on this guy for now. Alright, so that's one down, and another blood drag for us. Two down. And then we get the Clawmark Ruin. Alright. Wow. That just was something, man. So here we are. The Clawmark Ruin is here. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. The Clawmark is an impulse to seek the warmth of blood, like a beast. It strengthens visceral attacks, one of the darker hunter techniques. Although the difference is subtle, Runesmith Carol describes the beasts as horrific and unwelcome, instinct deep within the hearts of men, while Clawmark is an alluring invitation to accept this very nature. So, if you need blood drags, like me, then you're gonna have to take those guys out. And trust me, they are some of the hardest challenges I've had to come and face so far. If you remember, this is where we found, I keep wanting to call her Carol because I just read a Carol rune, but, that nun, she was down there, and we get 2 bloodstone chunks from that, and here's the cell where we woke up. Obviously the enemy placement here is now different. There's a couple new items and stuff. Like you can see all the snatchers are dead and all they leave behind is bloodstone chunks. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is all the same. So there's no reason to head back to Old Yharnam ever again. We're now done with this area. So yeah, as I said, the opening this door will make this area so much easier for you. Now I actually think this is an item I didn't pick up before, Frenzied Cold Blood, but it's still here, so nothing too important. But the reason I didn't actually pick up all the items here is just because none of them are actually like super important right now. Or were super important. We can obviously jump down there into that window, which we will be doing in a second. If you remember, this is the little path we took down. It had this big open hole in the floor. So we can obviously pop out right here. Poor dog got flung. And you can tell that that thing is kind of glowy. But I'll show you what that does in a moment. There is an enemy here that I want to take down. You got an item I need, my friend. Bloodstone chunk and bloodstone chunk. I'm getting a good amount of bloodstone chunks now, which is awesome. But actually, if you come here, step into this and inspect it. Ooh, where are we going? So as you can see, we are now over here at the top of this building where the bell ringing woman is. So I'm gonna take her down. Rid all of these guys. And yeah, you can kind of tell where we are. Might be kind of hard if you've not been really paying attention, but yeah, here's a better angle. Now we get the Tampering, Damp, Blood Jam, and Bloodstone Shards. Twin Bloodstone Shards, actually. We're not going to head outside just yet. I just wanted to pick up that Bloodstone. We're actually going to head around to... not here. Across here. Come at me, friend. More Twin Bloodstone Shards. Guy's shooting a gun at us. Just wanted to make sure we took him down. Well, there's a lot of items in this area, and I mean a lot. All easy to find, but there is a lot. These guys remind me of mimics. Now... oh, right, okay. So now you can probably tell a little bit better. But this is actually, if you remember, where we enter the village. We were actually through that gate and at the top. This place is basically the same besides the enemies being different. There's also these things everywhere now. And obviously there is a few different items. But now that we've made a full circle, we're gonna go ahead and kill this bell-ringing woman. Let me just go ahead and equip my Molotovs and oil urns. Just quickly. Make it a lot easier for me to deal with these. Oh wow, that was great. As you can tell, I just don't want to come down here from here. I think that guy's actually a little bit stuck. Oh, yeah, he was. They both were. They actually got their way in there. Oh, please no. Get your dirty butt off of me. trying to eat me. Heck out of here. A Kin Hunter's Damp Blood Gem. Yeah, this guy kind of just got launched in here, but that's fine by me. As long as I don't have to deal with them, that's fine by me. Now there is literally no reason to come over here. None whatsoever. Just all these guys getting stuck in there. This guy. But yeah, there is no different items here. I already showed off everything over here. So yeah, now we can head back down into the other part of the village. Back to where we were. Where it's very loud and annoying. That was rude. Now I'm just gonna play this safe, and I'm gonna run all the way back around. So I'm sorry for, like, running around everything in this episode. Just running in circles everywhere. But you have to do what you gotta do, right? Let's head down the ladder. Head over here. And now we're actually away from those guys. Also apologize for just how loud it is here. Whoops. We have so many blood echoes right now. I can get like 4 levels of this. Which is honestly pretty good for this point. Ooh, there's another Madman's Knowledge. I'm pretty sure I missed one item. It's kind of near these guys, or maybe I didn't, but I'm gonna go check. Yes, I did, I knew it. The Arcane Alate Ruin. Time for our boss fight. Damn, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, guys. That is definitely the hardest boss in all of Bloodborne. Cough, cough, sarcasm. Cough, cough. No, but that guy is so easy. I don't even know why he's this far into the game. Now we can now enter the nightmare. So, let's do it. Alright, so here we are in the lecture building. Make sure... Okay. There's a lot of cool things in this place. Sedative. Nothing special. Hello. How you doing, friend? Can we not eat the hunter, please? The hunter doesn't like being eaten. Also, the hunter wanted to equip some items, but he couldn't because those jerks were beating on him. So we got the empty phantasm shells, beast roar. Actually, I just realized the empty phantasm shell isn't going to do anything for us since we don't use a weapon that can be buffed. My bad. That was rude. Why you gotta have range, sir? I will not stand for this. I'll feel a lot easier coming through here. Actually, we can't go that way just yet. I apologize if these guys are a little loud, or if I'm a little loud, because they're being loud, so I can't really hear much. Kind of talking a bit louder than I probably should. They're just kind of spewing garbage at us. Another bloodstone chunk, very beautiful. And now those guys are nice and quiet, well, you're fine. I haven't taken one of these guys on in a while, and this guy, honestly, scares the crap right out of me. The only thing nice about these guys is they're very slow. Ollie drops for us some twin bloodstone shards, and then we also get this nice little ladder down here, leading to Patches the Spider.
This cannot be. You cannot be. How did this come to pass? Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me? Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now, you're witness to a miracle. And all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it, if you've a grain of gratitude in you. Appreciate it. No matter. Such details are trifling. We're fast friends by now. Let this express what words cannot. Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer. What is friendship but a chance encounter? Ah, well met. My apologies, but I feel a profound thought occurring on the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love. Ah, well met. My
Yes, this is the very same patches from Dark Souls. Okay, maybe not the exact same guy, but it is the same voice actor and everything. And it is Patches, so lovable old Patches. The Nameless Moon Presence, beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale Blood. Three third chords. So this is the only like little clue you get telling you that you need to eat the 3 umbilical cords. Now you can get 4 in the game. One is by Yosefka, one is by one is dropped by Yosefka, one's found at the workshop, one is dropped by Ariana, and the last one we will get for free soon. So yes, we obviously missed the one from Yosefka because we murdered her in cold blood, because we're cool like that. But that is why we're doing Ariana's quest, so we can actually pick up her umbilical cord. Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Look at all these guys. Having a nice day at class. Thinking they're allowed to go to school and stuff. Pfft, what? I'm not entirely sure, but... Yes, we can open the door. And now we're at the bottom of the lecture hall. There's really absolutely nothing in these rooms at all. Just a nice little lamp. I'm pretty sure that's basically it. Does not open from that side. So I'm just quickly taking a look around, making sure I don't miss a thing. And if you remember, these guys were actually all just kind of sitting here a few seconds ago, but now they're all gone. Get the student clothes, we'll read those in a moment, along with that key we got, which is the lecture key. Okay, there we go. Alright, so those guys are now all dead. Drop some random little items, quicksilver bullets, sedatives, stuff like that. Now we can actually head through here and get this chest. The Augur of Ebrietas. Now we will meet Ebrietas very soon. Not quite yet, but soon. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I remember correctly, but I'm sure the top door and the bottom door both lead to the same place. I knew you were there. Get the heck out of here. Yes, I think that is basically everything. Just take a quick look at this last room here. Make sure we're not missing anything. Alright, cool. There's a chest in here. Red jelly. Good. We actually need that. So all these things we're getting are going to be used for Chalice dungeons. And here we are, the Nightmare Frontier. So I'm going to have to end the episode off here, guys. If you have enjoyed it, remember to like down below, subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell for more videos by me as soon as they're out. With that being said, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope y'all have a nice day.